Welcome back to that data nerd, guys. Today I have another question. This is 1083 Leetcode question, sales analysis 2. This is an easy question but has been asked by Amazon in the last 6 months 4 times. Um, Here we have to write a solution to report the buyers who have bought S8 but not iPhone. Note that S8 and iPhone are products presented in the product table. So this is why, if you might have seen my last video, this is why the product table was given, not is exactly for that question, but for this one. And that is what Amazon likes to do really a lot. That Amazon will ask you, like Amazon will give you two or three tables, and the first question will not really use the all the three tables, so you might get confused, but don't get confused. It will be required, but not exactly in that step, or like in that question. um, so it will be required, that's for sure. If Amazon is giving you a question and if Amazon is giving you a table, just know that it will be required. And if you do feel that it is not getting required in a particular question, then this just ignore the fact that there is another table provided, and just do build your query on that particular table that has been provided and that you feel fit is needed for that particular question. Okay, coming back to this question. I think we will need a join between the product table and the sales table here, which is of course. But what I can do is probably try this with CT as select from sales join product S P on P on S dot um, product ID equals P dot product ID. Now, when I have this, what I can do is player buyer with buyer ID 1 did not bought in S8. They bought in S8, but they did not buy a iPhone. So it is the only one reported. 2 did not even buy a S8, so it has not been reported. And 3 bought an S8 but also bought an iPhone, so they have not been reported. Okay, so that is why. Um, if I write this, sorry, give me a second. I'm totally going blank on this. So product ID is, I don't really need the product ID, right? I don't care for the product ID. I know it will be wrong. 1 S8, 2 G4, 3 S8, 4 3 iPhone, where buyer ID in select buyer ID from CTE, and buyer ID not in select buyer ID from where product name equal to iPhone. Okay, it, by some convoluted method, I have been able to do this. What I did was I just got the buyer ID and the product name, though it was an easy marked question, but it is certainly difficult than some of the medium questions that are here. But I was able to get the buyer ID and the product name, and then I got the buyer ID from the CTE, where buyer ID not buyer ID in select buyer ID from product from CTE, where product name is equal to S8. So this will give me 1 and 3, remove 2 here, and then I put a not in select buyer ID from CTE, where product name is equal to iPhone. So this will remove 3. So this whole of this will give me whole of this will give me only 1. So 1 will be the answer for the buyer ID. Wow, so many 8s and 36s. I know what is happening. I need to put a distinct. Let me go ahead and submit. Now it has been accepted. I needed a distinct also, because if I don't add a distinct, you saw so many 8s came, which is not the correct way, and that is why we needed a distinct as well. So now it has been accepted, and that is the answer for this question. Thank you for watching. If you were watching, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe if you can. Great. I'll see you in the next video.